My name is Michael DeFontola, and I'm a former honorary member of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South. More recently, I was the car park attendant for this function. So I am now the master of ceremonies. There are one or two people who gave me trouble out there. I remember their faces. Ooh. Outgoing President, District Governor Brian Glasgow and Janice. Incoming District Governor Debbie Rupchand. Past District Governor David Edwards and Donna. Past District Governor Lara Quentrell Thomas. Past District Governor Roger Booz and Jessica. Past District Governor Dominique Viner. Past District Governor Sonia Allen. Past District Governor Leslie Ramdani and Miriam. Past District Governor-elect Soraya Warner Gustav. District Secretary Giselle Holder. District Rotaract Representative Rodinzo Hur. Assistant Governor Albert Daniels. Assistant Governor Betty Ann Whiteman Skinner. Assistant Governor Kenneth Niles and Carlina. Assistant Governor Veronica D'Souza. Assistant Governor Tracy Osman. District Rotaract-elect Representative Crystal Mohammed and Leonardo. District chairs, club presidents, fellow Rotarians, partners in service, specially invited guests, members of the media, good evening and welcome. We have a compact program, and hopefully we will keep the time and leave the reserved time for the fellowship after. The first item on the agenda is the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, followed by the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Playing this for us will be Master Kyle Nicholas Terry Ali, who is 21 years old. Kyle is a solo tenor panist on the national instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. He plays patriotic, soca, Indian, and contemporary pieces of music. He's a proud past student of San Fernando Central Secondary School, more commonly known as MODSEC. He has completed both his associate degree and Bachelor of Science in Information Systems Management with UE Roytech School of Business and Applied Studies, and would be pursuing his master's later on this year. He is presently employed as an executive assistant to the managing director of a construction company in South Trinidad. Kyle plays for many fundraisers and private functions. The Rotary family has been his main stage. He's a Paul Harris Fellow. He has also been a faithful supporter of Auntie Debbie. And today he wishes to extend his hearty congratulations as she takes up a new position as District Governor of 7030. Congratulations, Auntie Debbie. I know you will continue to make us all proud. Please stand for Kyle's musical renditions of the national anthem for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, followed by the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you, Kyle. Could we have a round of applause for Kyle? Thank you. I think we can remain standing. We have Crystal Mohammed who will lead us in prayer. Crystal is a charter member and president of the Rotaract Club of San Fernando South and is currently District Rotaract Representative-elect for District 7030. Crystal?
Hi, everybody. So, can you bow your heads and close your eyes? Dear God, we thank you for bringing us here safely. We pray that tonight's event will be enjoyable and a success. We thank you that we can gather for such an auspicious occasion, and we pray that you grant us traveling mercies so that we can return to our homes safely. Amen.
Thank you, Crystal. I think you can take your seats now. I would now like to invite Randy Pedro, the president of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South, to recite the four-way test.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Please say the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you. I think Randy deserves a little applause. He spent most of last week learning that. I would now like to invite Rolinzo Hur to bring greetings from the District Rotaract representative. Rolinzo is the District Rotaract rep for 7030 and will lead Rotaract during this Rotary year. He's from Suriname and a member of the Rotaract Club of Fresh Suriname.
Goedenavond is what we say in Dutch. Good evening. Bonsoir à tous. I bring greetings from our lovely Rotaract District 7030 and to congratulate Brian on a wonderful year. DG for now still, Brian, and to basically say that this year our district will be in very peaceful hands. I look forward to our partnership soon, DG Debbie, and I look forward to spamming you with my dad jokes that I will construct during our visits together. And to also basically announce that our team for the Rotaract year is new, and it's a dynamic team that for now means a new era of wisdom. But it's dynamic because every quarter we will change it up to have a little razzle-dazzle. So congratulations again, DG Brian, and I look forward to wonderful new things and to create magic together. Greetings.
Thank you, Rolenzo. Bringing an overview of District 7030 is now past District Governor David Edwards. Past District Governor David Edwards is a member of the Rotary Club of Barbados and served as District Governor for 7030 in 2004-2005. He is a recipient of Rotary's highest honor, Rotary Service Above Herself Award, and is a major donor to the Rotary Foundation. David Edwards.
Thank you. Good evening, all, and accepting protocol established. I am doing the most mundane part of the proceedings because a lot of you know this already, especially like those in the front row and the second row. But Debbie insists that we do it because there are many people here who may not know it, and therefore they have to have an idea of what she is getting herself into and what being a district governor means. So here we go. Now you have me, yeah. Rotary International is one of the largest service organizations in the world. Its stated mission is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. It is non-political and a non-religious organization. Membership is by invitation or nowadays application and based on various social factors. There are over 46,000 member clubs worldwide, and the membership is approximately 1.4 million members. To administer these members, the organization is broken down into 34 zones around the world and 533 districts that operate in the zones. Districts connect clubs with each other and, importantly, to resources from Rotary International. They also train the club leaders and facilitate programs such as Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, better known to Rotarians as RYLA, and Rotary Youth Exchange to ensure that Rotarians get the most from their membership and shine as leaders in the community. The district, now known as District 7030, officially started on July 1st, 1974. When a lot of persons here were not around, and was known then as District 404. Prior to that, we were considered non-districted clubs. The simplest example that I could think of that comes to mind are for non-districted are like countries that are now associate members of CARICOM, if you look at it that way. So that's what non-districted clubs were. Attempts started in 1972 to bring clubs so designated together under the chairmanship of PDG Fred Lamb from St. Kitts. A conference was held in St. Kitts in June of 1973. With attendance from all over the Caribbean, a resolution was passed requesting Rotary International to establish a district made up of these clubs. Hence, District 404 was formed with PDG Dr. John Watts of Grenada as the first district governor. And the first conference was held right here in Trinidad in Port of Spain. The district became 4050 in 1981 because size dictated that there be a split between 4040 and 4050. Hence, everything from the Bahamas, in fact, South Florida, right down to Anguilla became 4050, and we remain as 4040. And of course, we start from St. Kitts, right down the chain and onto South America with Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, and now in later times, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Because of the number of changes at Rotary International for IT reasons, the name was changed to 7030 in July of 1992 and remains that. So just for those who are not necessarily familiar with how we think, the countries that are represented are St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm coming down in order: Antigua, Montserrat, Guadeloupe, Dominica, Martinique, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. The district is led by a governor, hence district governor, and they provide leadership, motivation, and guidance to Rotary clubs under general supervision of the Rotary International Board of Directors. Governors are officers of Rotary International, fostering achievement in their district at the club level. And they prepare for and execute their duties over essentially a 3-year period. Districts nominate governors, as I said, 3 years before the governors take office. And they're elected at the RI convention and serve as governors-elect then in the 12 months prior to taking office. And at that time, they are analyzing the strengths and weaknesses of the district, reviewing the organization generally, attending district meetings, and selecting sites for the conference and so on, and providing training. And also when they're moved from that, from nominee to elect, basically the same type of thing. And we should recognize at this time that our elect now taken over from where Debbie was last year is Soraya Warner Gustav, who is here with us from St. Lucia. And so during her term of office, Governor Debbie will, among other things, strengthen the existing clubs, organize new clubs if possible, and promote membership growth. Issue monthly newsletter out for information to be disseminated across the district. Support our Rotary Foundation, the hub of Rotary, where all of our fundraising ends up, or the foundation is our hub for fundraising, and all of our projects worldwide are funded through the Rotary Foundation. And of course, ensure that the governance of the district is done in accordance with the constitution and bylaws of the club. And the other side to it is that she visits all the clubs, because annually governors are requested to visit the clubs and draw attention to the important Rotary issues and provide special attention to weak or struggling clubs to give them assistance and motivate Rotarians to participate in service activities and to personally recognize the outstanding contributions of Rotarians in the district. So in a nutshell, this evening, we are expanding the loop, started way back in 1974 by PD John Watts, by welcoming officially our district governor for 2024-2025, Debbie Roop-Cham. Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you, David. Yeah. I wouldn't thank you for getting back my own notes. Thank you for that very interesting discourse. I mean, having joined Rotary in 1995, I don't think I was aware of all of that. But it set me thinking, and I'm wondering why Debbie is not governess, because I remember I had read a student's companion in the 60s, and the female of governor was governess. So Debbie, I think you could campaign for that. We move on now to some remarks from our outgoing district governor, Brian Glasgow. And if David didn't take my notes. Outgoing district governor is Brian A. Glasgow, and he is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, led District 7030 for the Rotary year 2023-2024. Brian?
I don't get to do this very often. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Defend Tola? You sure you got the name right? Tola? Members of the Rotary family, incoming district governor, Debbie, that has a ring to it. Good evening, everyone. 2 nights ago, incoming district governor Debbie called to discuss this event. And she asked me if 15 minutes would be enough. And I had to explain to incoming district governor that 140 people have not turned up here this evening to hear an outgoing district governor talk about what he did or what he should have done. 140 of us have come here to welcome you. And the less I speak, the more time we have to welcome you. But I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everyone in the district for the extremely warm reception that I have received in every single one of the 17 countries that I have been to. I have not had a single bad experience. Although having said that, just a couple of weeks ago in St. Lucia, I had a near mishap. I was addressing a group of interactors, mostly young ladies. And I was on a roll. I thought I was really making a great speech. They were clapping for everything. I felt really proud of myself. When I got back to my seat, I realized that my zip was undone. But that's not the bad part. Because I mentioned that to Assistant Governor Albert. I said, Albert, I think I have a problem. I think my zip was not up. He said, DG, don't worry. I don't think anybody noticed anything. So apart from that near disaster, and I was assured that nobody really saw anything. Apart from that near disaster, it's been a very uplifting experience. And as I have said on more than one occasion, I have learned so much about Rotary, about our district, and about myself. We have a remarkable district. We have a remarkable district of different races of people, different types of people, different classes of people. But we work together as one district, one people. And it was indeed a privilege to have served the district as governor for the past year. I've been looking forward for tonight for the last 371 days. Sorry, it was a leap year, 372 days. And finally, I got the opportunity to be called past district governor. That's a wonderful title. Fortunately, the district governor does not serve alone. The district governor is supported by 2,500 Rotarians, including past district governors, presidents, committee chairs. And during the past year, we, as a district, we have achieved some milestones. For example, this year, our contribution to the annual fund exceeded $100 per person. And the total contribution from the entire district achieved a record high. Now, that's only going to be a record for 1 year, because from what I have seen from incoming district governor, she is not just going to creep past it, but under her leadership, District 7030 is going to excel. We are at the beginning of a remarkable year. As all of you know, last Monday, the countries of Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines were hit by Hurricane Beryl. And on behalf of past District Governor Leslie Ramdani of Grenada, on my own behalf, representing Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we would like to thank all of you, all of your clubs, for the remarkable outpouring of support, love, financial contributions, and tangible contributions. This demonstrates the core of what Rotary is about. Rotary embraces fellowship, it embraces love, and it embraces all of us from within our district. So I did promise that I was not going to spend much time talking about what should have happened and what did happen last year. This is Debbie's night. Having worked with Debbie in the governor chain for the past 3 or 4 years, I have come to know Debbie as one of the most organized people I will ever meet. Somebody who stands for the sound principles of peace, conflict resolution, and I am proud to be part of a district that now has at its helm Debbie Rupchand as its leader. So I'll close by thanking all of you once more, especially the core team of assistant governors. I mentioned Albert Daniels from St. Lucia. There's Betty Ann, there's Kenneth, there's Giselle. I don't see Brian. And unfortunately, Julian from Tobago could not be here this evening. But the core team of assistant governors supported me, supported the district, supported the club, and supported Rotary. Fellow Rotarians, partner in service, we have an incredible district. This is a district that we ought to be proud of, and we have a district governor that we all should be proud of. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PDG Brian. We shall now have a short interlude, a violin solo by violinist Shiva Chaitu. Is Shiva? Yeah, Shiva is here. Shiva, it's yours. Thank you, Shiva. That's the kind of music that makes the hair on your hair stand. Brian, I hope your zip is up. Yes, according to the program, the time is now 4 minutes to 7. Not my watch, the program. And that is testimony to Debbie's ability to have things run smoothly. Next on the program is the introduction of our incoming governess, by Giselle Holder.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Good evening, everyone, and hi to our Rotary family and friends. I think I'm okay. You think I'm okay? Thank you. Thank you. So I just have the task of introducing our lovely Debbie, DG Debbie. And so everyone knows this information, so bear with me, okay? District Governor Debbie Rupchan is, of course, from the beautiful Twin Island of Trinidad and Tobago. I know, woot woot. She grew up in South Trinidad, where we are, and attended St. Joseph's Convent, San Fernando. She is the holder of a Bachelor of Law degree with honors from the University of London and a legal practice course with distinction from Staffordshire University in the UK. She was admitted to practice as an attorney at law in Trinidad and Tobago on the 20th of February 2009. And February is a wonderful month, no bias. And from that time, has been engaged full-time as an associate attorney at law at the law firm of Ernest H. Coilas and Company, many of whom are right here, and I know Mr. Coilas is here with us as well. In the course of her practice as an attorney at law, Debbie has successfully represented clients before all courts in Trinidad and Tobago, and even Trinidad and Tobago's apex court, the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. Driven by the desire to assist persons who are unable to afford legal services, Debbie has represented clients entirely pro bono through the legal aid and more, has done many free legal consultations. I have benefited from this at legal clinics. In the business field during the period 2014 to 2020, Debbie served as chairman on the board of directors of Central Concrete Products Limited. Debbie has been a Rotarian since November 2011, and from 2021 has been a member of the Rotary Club of San Fernando South, Trinidad and Tobago, and has, no bias, people, no bias, okay? But woot woot to you all, yes. And has served on the club's board as peace chair. Before that, Debbie served in the capacities of club secretary, club president, assistant district governor for 3 terms. I remember our own club adopted her as our AG, right, for her years as AG, chair of the district 7030 Peace Committee, and has championed other roles in our district. Debbie is passionate about peace building and has been that drive behind the erection of peace pools throughout our district. Debbie is a member of the Polio Plus Society. She is a member of the Paul Harris Society and the PHF Plus 8. Debbie's annual contributions of $1,000 US goes to Rotary's area of focus, can you guess it? Peace building, yes, and conflict prevention, sorry. Debbie loves traveling and enjoys meeting people from different countries, from all walks of life, though I don't know, especially this year, where she gets the time to do that. Please be upstanding as we welcome our district governor, incoming district governor, Debbie Rupchan.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war, you could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock,
Yeah.
you can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. 'Cause you burn with the burst flame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. 'Cause you burn with the burst flame.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, I present to you District Governor Debbie Rupcha.
And before immediate past District Governor Brian takes his seat, it is my pleasure to pin him with a past District Governor pin. That's mine? Thank you. Could have your seats. I'm checking for my name on it. Thank you, immediate past District Governor Brian Glasgow. My family, my Rotary family, friends, specially invited guests, past district governors, future governors, family members who traveled from abroad to be here, viewers on the virtual platform who are unable to join us but have joined us online. Your presence, whether in person or virtually, is deeply appreciated. Immediate past District Governor Brian Glasgow, thank you for your impactful leadership of District 7030 during the last Rotary year and for your collaborative approach in leading the district. I was fortunate to attend many a Rotary training and event with you during the last 3 years in preparing for my role as governor and to have the opportunity to learn so much from our discussions and our interactions. Your leadership has laid a strong foundation upon which I am committed to building upon to ensure that our district is left for my successors, District Governor-elect Soraya and District Governor nominee Maurice, in at least as strong a position as you have handed it over to me. My Rotary family, I am deeply humbled to have been chosen to lead District 7030 during this Rotary year. And I assure you that I am committed to upholding the values and objectives of our organization with the utmost integrity and dedication. The start of my governorship on July 1st coincided with Hurricane Beryl, which, as you know, severely impacted islands within District 7030, particularly St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Grenada's territories of Petit Martinique and Carriacou. It was a busy week of meetings and communications as the district sought to gather information as to how best we could help persons impacted. Our district disaster chair, PDG David of Barbados, who's here this afternoon, has been working non-stop at the district level since Hurricane Beryl. We were fortunate to have immediate past District Governor Brian in St. Vincent, who, despite his having no electricity, water, internet connectivity for quite some time, together with our Vinci family, kept the district appraised of what was happening. Past District Governor Leslie of Grenada, who is here with us this evening, delayed his flight yesterday to arrive today as a result of him visiting Karikou yesterday as part of our efforts. A donations portal was set up promptly on the district's website to receive donations, which the district intends to allocate strategically to ensure that aid reaches those affected and that we involve the local communities in the recovery process. Now, why have I shared all of that? I share that so that clubs are put on the alert that as Rotarians, we are people of action, and we stand ready to discharge our obligations to bring relief in those in need. As you know, the magic of Rotary is the last annual theme for Rotary International. In President Stephanie Yurchik's words, it's up to you. You create the magic with every project donated, with every dollar donated, and with every new member. My Rotary family, let us work together to continue to create that magic during this Rotary year. In my message to the district on July 1st, I asked clubs to focus on engagement, the foundation, public image, and the continuation of special projects endorsed by the district. I also asked clubs to champion Rotary's action plan to increase our impact, expand our reach, enhance participant engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. And you've been hearing about Peace on Me for the entire afternoon, to plant a peace pole in your country as a message of peace, as a beacon of peace, and so as to show that we as Rotarians are committed to promoting peace. I encourage all clubs to focus on the areas that I have identified and to strive for achieving the District Excellence Award so that next year, when I come to June 30th, I will be handing out awards and doing like Brian, yes, it was a good year. District 7030 is a very special district. We fall within the Caribbean region, which is rich in culture, diversity, and potential. Let us focus on strengthening our initiatives, fostering innovation, and ensuring that our programs reach and benefit every corner of our vibrant district. I adopt the position of being your humble servant in leadership of the district goals and objectives. This is a pivotal moment for all of us, and I'm confident that with your support and collaboration, we will achieve remarkable milestones in the district during this Rotary year. Let us work together, united as a District 7030 during this Rotary year towards the realization of the magic of Rotary. Now, having said all of that, we all know that there's something called the District Conference. And I'm very pleased to stand here tonight and announce that the registration portal for District Conference 2025 opened today. I'm told we have one person who has already booked online. And I'm making a plug for everybody who's here, those who are logged on. Please go on the website, book your room at the beautiful Hyatt Regency in Trinidad, where it would be held from the 23rd to the 26th of April 2025, and come next year, fellowship, celebrate, enjoy, and have a wonderful time with us. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, District Governor Debbie. Please take your seats. In my 47 odd years of marriage, I have perfected the art of listening but not hearing. But tonight I listened, Debbie, and I heard, and I am convinced that you will be one of the, if not the best district governors that this region has produced. Congratulations. We have over 3 more items on the agenda. The next is a violin solo by Shiva again. This time it's Frank Sinatra's My Way. Thank you, Shiva. To move our vote of thanks, Safia Mohammed, Dr. Safia Mohammed, who is a member of the Rotary Club of Diego Martin and is the District Conference Chair for 2024-25. Safia.
Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir to those who are listening in as well. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. And in keeping with the theme of the incoming year, shall I say a grateful heart is a magnet for magic. Tonight, I have the opportunity of moving the vote of thanks for this auspicious event. There's so many persons to thank. First and foremost, we thank Almighty God for giving us such beautiful weather today. Early on in the week, this could have been a different scenario. And our heart and prayers continue to go out to all the persons in St. Vincent's, the Grenadines, Barbados, every single island that has been affected. And a gracious appreciation to every person who has already moved a finger, a donation, a contribution in making that restoration across in those islands one step forward. Now, forgive me, because this list is quite a list and I want to make sure I get every single one. However, we should know that as Rotarians, there's no challenge too difficult because we all have that Rotary DNA within us. However, when I had to put together this list, believe me, despite the fact that Rotarians for over the century has been able to bridge cultures, connect continents, champion peace, fight illiteracy, bring together persons of all different creeds and race, I made sure that this list was comprehensive and thanking everyone. So first and foremost, a wide applause, a huge applause to every single one here for making today an auspicious event. For the 2,500 Rotarians, 75 clubs, 17 countries and territories across District 7030, we thank you, past District Governor Brian Glasgow, for your meaningful, your impactful leadership and for setting the groundwork for a beautiful incoming, DG, Debbie Rupchan, now to take the stage. Thank you to the hardworking District Secretary. Your work has now started. Giselle Holder, for all your support in the planning, registration of this event. And of course, the event planner, no stranger to the family of Rotary, Vasa Suraj Singh, who is the previous district conference chair. Vasha, hope you're somewhere here. Yes, thank you. For all your meticulous planning in making and coordination in making today happen. And how could I forget our incredible chair that has taken us through this program, Honorary Rotarian Michael DeVentala, and partner in service Sandra, for who not only securing this event, this location, but their support in the planning and the execution. And very much so importantly, every single person who played a role in getting our visiting Rotarians to here Trinidad safely and soundly. So visiting past district governors from across the region, I want to give a special thanks to all the assistant governors who made sure that these persons were secured here and for the logistics of taking them to and fro from the hotel and of course, all of the fellowship that is to happen thereafter. And as we move through this beautiful program, we started with the beautiful tones played on our national instrument, the steel pan, by Paul Harris Fellow, Master Kyle Ali. His support to Rotary has been phenomenal. And someone insisted I share this today. Is Kyle's parents here? Yes, I believe his dad, yes. 21 years ago, Kyle was my patient in the neonatal ICU. So his mom and I know we share motherhood rights. Thank you, Kyle, for all that you continue to do. And believe me, as District Conference Chair, we will be calling on you, Kyle, for our conference. Thank you as well to our exceptional violinist, Mr. Shiva, let me just make sure I get that name correctly. Yes, Shiva Chaitu, for beautiful renditions. As Honorary Rotarian Michael DeFintala shared, things that made your paws go up. And I'm sure throughout the rest of the afternoon, we will continue to be entertained. Thank you to other Rotarians, Rotarian Scafty awardee for making sure that there's coordination of parking and the media. This felt like the Matrix, so job well done. And to our DJ who's here, who continues to entertain us and make sure that we have music that will soothe our soul. Thank you as well to our caterers, superb caterers, to the bartenders of Victor Wholesale Suppliers, and most importantly, thank you to the entire team of this beautiful location for setting the ambiance. To each and every Rotarian that's here, I know you are waiting the fellowship that follows. But of course, just like DG Debbie placed in that plug for district conference, I remind you, April 23rd to the 26th, 2025, there's where you're going to really see the magic of District 7030 come alive in our conference. So keep those dates, put it in your calendar, and jump online and register. And I close with a comment to remind everyone of that magic within us. In every corner of the globe, Rotary brings the magic through hope, compassion, and change. And like magicians of goodwill, Rotarians were able to weave together threads of service, turning dreams into reality and challenges into triumphs. I thank you. Do enjoy the rest of the night.
And that again is testimony to Debbie's organizational skill. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. She was allocated 5 minutes. That is how good Debbie is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our program. Thank you so much for being an attentive audience. I would like to extend the invitation to all to remain until the allotted closing time of 9 p.m. or if the bar finishes before, well, that's it. Are there still eats available? There are eats available and drinks available. There are 1 or 2 people who are blocked in. Please see me if you have a problem and you want to leave. I will take care of it. And thank you once again for attending to Debbie. And I stood here this evening and looking at Debbie, and there was a glow on her face almost all the time. It's still there, Debbie. It's still there. So all of you have missed out on that. So ladies and gentlemen, good night. Have a safe trip home, whether it's on a plane or a car. Be safe. And thank you.